Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And this is just a second part of today's reading. So I was doing a reading earlier around the COVID and what it means and what's the guidance that we need to do. And I was, just as the other video was uploading, I did a few more cards, and so I'm going to share them. So on the left hand side is the divine counterpart, and the guidance was to get grounded and also message in a bottle. So all of the messages that you're seeing in songs, on the TV, on the radio, on conversations that happen around you, just take note of all of those, because those are going to be really, really important at the moment, because your twin spirit will be so strongly wanting to come through to keep you on track so that you don't get overcome with anxieties, fears, and everything else. So the message from the divine counterpart is to keep listening out for those messages and to get grounded. So wherever you can, connect with nature. If you can't get outside, then if you've got a plant in your house, then connect with that plant, or even connect virtually to a tree. Pick a tree that you can see from your window and connect with that tree. If you can get outside, then go and sit with the tree and basically feel the roots of the tree connect with you and take away all of your fears, anxieties, and root in golden energy. So I just thought that was so perfect, because of course this is the message from the divine counterpart. So for us, it was then, what is your soul calling you to? So what are you being called to do, listening to your guidance? Because the other message is to say we're building this new foundation. And what the COVID virus will do is it will basically, an outcome of it is releasing all of the energies and all of the social behaviors that we don't want. Because look at this in the middle, it's completely too crazy. The same card that we got this morning about what is the outcome of this, and it is about between worlds. We're coming out of the shadow into color. The flamingo is also the spirit animal of the flamingo is about coming together. So we're all coming together out of the shadow, out of the old way of living, into the light. But look also the crumbling. So basically it's saying what's happening at the moment is the crumbling of the old foundation, the crumbling of the old way of being, the crumbling of the old society, the way that we were far too focused on self, far too focused on the wrong things, materialism. Like, this is stripping back. What the outcome of this COVID virus is that we're being stripped back to the bare. And also, cutting back on all shops, cutting back on everything but the essentials. So we're going to start to value what's essential in life and what's really important, and that is love. And so that is the message, which again was just so beautiful, especially when this card came up again about what are we doing, and we're all collectively moving out of the shadow into the light. And so really, again, so important to remember that that's what we're doing on a collective level. So the message, look at that, this was at the bottom of the deck, the priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So about sharing your light, about however your guidance is telling you, it's really important to follow your guidance, to put the planet in healing, love and light, to really, really follow your intuition, because all of us will be being told to do different things in different ways. For me, it's very much about putting the planet in a rainbow orb and sending rainbow rays into the planet to help healing humanity. So if that resonates for you, then let's do that collectively. There'll be lots of different ways that we're all intuitively being told to help heal. The other thing is, this morning the message was about the soul gathering. We keep getting the soul gathering. So this is a time that we can all come together, have a common goal, to help us all do what we can. So And I love that this is the High Priestess card. So the message is, how are you being called to step up and lead? So your tribe are coming together. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. Well, there you go. And there's nothing more to unite the nation, to unite the world, than a global disaster. So focus on the love. That's what we're here to do. We're building a new solid foundation. This is why we are being asked to come together to share our light. So I just thought, again, just following on from the reading this morning, super powerful, super strong message to say to get grounded. Remember that, you know, the old way of life is coming crumbling down. And that's because we're between worlds. We're between bringing through a new dimension of love. All right, I hope that helps. If you want a healing, a reading, a channeled letter, healings and readings are $20 and channeled letters are $10. If you want to get any of my books, that reminds me, somebody asked for a letter which was $234. So I will finish this video with sharing a channeled letter number 234. And so let's see what it says. 234. Is this. If you want to have a letter request, just put a comment in the video with a number between 1 and 266. So the message is this: love, love, love. It must be love. This incredible feeling that is taking over every part of me, like putting my finger in the plug socket of life, and finally, after all these years, the light has been turned on, the switch has been flicked, and guess what? You are the one that is your finger on the switch, the only one that my heart responds to. I've been dead inside for such a long time, deliberately turning myself off to life because I didn't think I deserved true happiness. But you have shown me that that's utter nonsense. Look at this, there's a typo. I've been wallowing in my own self-pity, and I need to snap out of it for you and for us. But actually it's written as B. And in Abraham, it says, with Abraham's teachings, it says when you're vibing in the right vibration, then the bees will flock to you. So just remember that. Our job is to remain high vibe, is to remain in the love vibration, is to remain listening to our guidance, being the high priestess. So listen and follow your guidance. And if you need any help tapping into that, then I would be very happy to help. All of my details are in the link. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.